was in the spirit world. He made that transition in Yahawashi. See? And this ministry is heavy, man. The teachings of Yahawashi, right? They could be considered strange. Because we believe certain men can come back. Men can come back in the midst of this whole thing, man. Because the Lord got the jurisdiction over everything. You might say, well, hold up, man. Every 20 dribble, what's that, Exodus? Right. But what happened with Lazarus? That was 3 days. He brought him back. But it was more so like he brought him back and brought him the same elements. It gave you a glimpse into the no restrictions that come with your Yahawashi, man. This ain't no game up here, man. That's why it's only for a serious mind. Nothing is really off the table because the Lord can, right? Lazarus woke up in 3 days. The guy who went to Lazarus' funeral saw him again a week later or whatever, he was alive. He was restored. And the Lord didn't have to take him back through that, through the phase of,
come back up.
Yeah, it might not look the same. He brought the same elements back. Yeah, fashioned Lazarus right back in 3 days. So it's men that was amongst us might have died and then pop back up, man. Don't downplay, hey, because when you go into the ministry of Yahawashi, it was a lot of strange things happening in that ministry, man. You mentioned it. He was raised, he rolled the light, man. A little girl, those who was close to the ministry, the little girl got delivered by Yahawashi, man. And that was right in the middle of niggas in the hood because scriptures tell you how they laughed. Yahawashi came in. Right. I think Yahawashi had 2 of the disciples with him. You know, he probably was nice, had a little yah. Came in, you know. She just sleep. They came from left field, right field, they say like that, you know. That's how the ministry gonna blossom, man. There's gonna be things happening, man. Yep, come on. Oh, so like you,
that was in the problem.
okay, come. Okay, come, let's go back in there.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse 1 again, it reads, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind. It said, matter of fact, read verse 2, it says, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, but in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
Right. So the Lord said He's gonna empty this land. That's another saying for the destruction, because prior to the destruction, Joel, the 2nd chapter, is likened America to Eden. That means what? It's inhabited. See? When people conducting business. But the Lord said He's gonna empty that. See? And again, that's gonna be by way of the destruction. Man. Come on, let's go to, you got something? Yeah, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get that one. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Isaiah 14.
The book of Revelation 7:1, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth.
Right, when we read these, the dark sand, these the secrets of Solomon, man. Oh, remember when what her name? Yeah, Bathsheba. She was the queen of Sabians, right? Go into Sheba, that goes back to the Sabians. And she was, see that the scriptures have it, man. The scripture just gave you a snippet, if you will, of what happened around Solomon's time. His wisdom was highly sought out amongst a lot of kings, man. They try to make it about just her, and you know what I mean? And a lot of guys, they mishandled, you know, that history.
Right.
Especially those Rasta niggas.
Good. I was just about to say.
Right. them niggas too much smoke at one time. Incense, scriptures, them niggas came up with.
Niggas smoke glass of coke in that hole.
Oh yeah. Nigga blowing real water. That's spirit. This nigga had the dreads, man. That was the Boston, man. That's the nigga with the ram boys.
Right.
That's it, man. Yeah, they tried to say that Solomon, like he had a thing for Sheba, Queen of Sheba. No, man. When they said she searched out his heart or some shit, he gave her a heart desire. They turned it into some romantic. Like we're gonna destroy America, man. I tell you, man. Esau, man. That vibration, see that Queen of Heaven spirit he put out there, man, with that shit.
Really a slut.
Right. She was a slut when you go into her history. I think she started. She had a hand in vibrators.
Yeah.
Is that the same bitch? No, I'm thinking about Cleopatra. Right. So like
With the jerk.
they took on the Egyptian customs after that. But but she was though. She still was though. She had a lot of because I done been into her history too. Where she had a lot of like men, young, harem of men, and they would just pop her all the time, you know. But when the scripture says the Lord gave her her heart's desire, that means those questions, those trick questions and all that, she was asking, man. Because it was just like our ministry. People come up and feel compelled to, I know something too, you know. So they was testing Yahawashi, Solomon with questions. And she said, truly, I heard. She said, I don't, you know what I mean? She said, man, because Solomon knew the alteration of the sun. What's that, Wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter? But most importantly, he knew the future, man. Nah, yeah, come on.
Con.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Got that word wind. Strong's G 417.
Okay. What we reading from? Revelation 7? Okay, come. That's the spirit, because the brother, he just looked up the word wind in the Hebrew, so let's get this word.
Wind, violent agitation, a stream of air.
Right, yeah, that's the destruction, man. That's the beast of destruction. We're going to go back to that as well. See? Where the Lord goes sweep America off the map. Go ahead.
A very strong tempestuous wind.
Right, tempestuous goes into someone's, matter of fact, click on that word, see what that word tempestuous gives you. You got something? If brother's got something to bring it out.
Con, I got something on that wind. The book of Job. It's like the book of Job, chapter 27. And I started at 19. It said, the rich man shall lie down, and he shall not be gathered. He opened his eyes, and he is not. And that rich man is the son of Esau, Edom, man. You know, because he's the one that's in power. You know, beginning with the bankers. It talks about how they parable of Lazarus and the rich man. Because after this destruction, this man is not going to be relevant after this, man. It says, towers take hold of him as waters. A tempest stealeth him away in the night. And tempest, that violent wind, man.
Right.
It's still him. It's going to be taken.
And man, tempest is like it, man. Winds and tempests is frightful.
Yes.
Oh, we know we had the tornado, right? You know, for those of you, you know, obviously we come out on Saturdays as the Spirit allows. You see, the day we came out, we had to push the camp back because it was violent winds, straight wind, storms, and tornadoes. Right? But I was in the spirit, man. Right? When I tell you, like, it's about the John the Baptist church. It hits different. So I was like, damn, you know. I'm looking at it like the tornado made his way to come right to Birmingham, man. You know, you have to be fearful, like, man. You know, is the Lord coming to visit me? You know why I say that? Because remember Jonah. The Lord sent he just wanted Jonah to do what he had to do. Now I'm not saying nothing personal. Oh, what's wrong? No, nothing like that. But these the thoughts that you develop in this truth, man. You got to really fear Yahawashi, Yahawashi. You know we doing the right things that through the Spirit. You know that was ordered to us, but just overall, man, you got to think along those lines. Shit. Lord sending a tornado or hurricane in your city.
Tornadoes and shit jumping
right.
And all that.
It jumped around and made its way. I was watching it. It jumped around and it hit with one brother. It went through Tuscaloosa. You got a brother out there, but they didn't have it wasn't that. They just got a little rain, And they really built it up. It could have been some harp shit. But we understand even the Most High over that, He trying to go ahead and establish that smart city presence here too, because they had some fires too. There was a string of fires broke out up and down I-65. So us, we was like, oh shit, they trying to burn the city down and start another. But the Lord had the tornado to fizzle out. I went to sleep. I woke up like, oh shit, what happened to the tornado? Shit. The Spirit. Yep, come on.
It says the east wind carried him away, and he departed, and as a storm hurled him out of his place.
Right, the east wind. The Lord sent the east wind to Egypt too.
Right.
This east wind, this is going to come from the east, right? Now, some coming from the east, where it's headed? It's headed to the west. It's coming to America. See? Hey, again, understanding the science of the scriptures, that's the conclusion, right? You do the math, the true mathematics or something, which math goes back to truth. In the Hebrew, a math, right? When you break down all the numbers, you come to the conclusion. It has a conclusion of the matter, right? And the conclusion of the matter through the scriptures is the destruction of America, man. See? That was it on that?
I got that word tempestuous in the simple definition. It says characterized by strong and turbulent. Some of the similar words: stormy, violent, heated, explosive, uncontrolled.
Right. That's tempestuous wind, right? So it's a heated wind. It's a heated wind. And we know that's what the mills will do is damage, right? When it hit, then that resistance, that's when you get that mushroom cloud. You see that? That's that wind. And that wind is heated. That's the oven. Again, hey, these the teachers of the Bible, man. In its veracity, and in its truth. Yahawashi, the one who you people, refer to as sweet Jesus, right? Peace and love. He actually taught about the destruction of America. But it was blurred. It was spoken in a parable because it was only meant to be, that secret was only meant to be unlocked now. What you mean he talked about America? When Yahawashi, remember when he made the statement, he was talking about the lilies. He said, consider the lilies who was here today, thrown in the oven tomorrow. That was prophecy, man. And it give you a glimpse into how serious Yahawashi was. They were asking him about some more shit. He answered their question, but he uttered really what was on his mind.
He talked in the past, present, and future.
Right.
Yeah, he did. What's the example of Matthew 11? Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, no, so I would say that one sentence is 3 different answers.
Right.
This is 2 Peter 3 and 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right. Again, these are the secret. That's poetry, man. And that adds to the intrigue. That makes it scary. Right? Somebody pop up on the scene, right? You're like, what's going on here? You know? And he started speaking a parable. As the buds bloom forth. Goddamn fire card, you like, oh shit. You lose it, man. See? Everything is a build up to the destruction, man. The heavens passing away with a great noise is concerned, that's pertaining to this kingdom, man. The heavens is the rulers. See? Yeah.
It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So everything that we see, man, because everything that we see is wickedness. And why everything that we see is wickedness? Because it's put forth by a wicked man. The earth itself is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so that's why it says, we read it again, it says, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So these are evil works. Because except for this small number that you see, and those that out there believe, right, they're conformed to this world. So if they conform to this world, the ruler of this world that they conform to is evil, man. It's wicked. Therefore, how you get rid of trash? By fire, man. How you get rid of cancer? By fire. So that's what the Lord is doing. To burn the evil works up that are in the earth, man. Just like a forest. If you want a forest to grow back more plentiful, you gotta burn it up, man. And it grows back more healthier. So that's what the Lord's finna do. He's finna cleanse this place. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So we're putting forth that action, man, because we received that secret, like the elder said, man. We understand these parables. We understand these dark sayings. We understand these metaphors. We understand these prophecies. So that puts us in a certain mindset, a mindset that's hastening this place to be destroyed and to get ready for the kingdom. We got a mindset that we're trying to get ready for the kingdom, man.
If I may, as you mentioned earlier, how the destruction, pretty much is to root out the wicked,
right,
the evil, and it show you that it's not as primitive as people think. You think of destruction, you think of debris everywhere. Buildings and shit. This destruction is actually is a cleansing agent. It talks about how it's going to be clean, dissolved.
Yep. I'm just finna say.
This is going to clean the air.
Exactly.
The oceans, the water been tampered with, so the destruction is going to help that out.
Exactly. Hey, you wanna clean, you wanna purify something, you get coals. Coals is a purifying agent. Right. Like the brother said, the air is gonna be clean, man. We don't know how it is to breathe fresh air. Even when you go up to the mountains or go into these regions that's plentiful with trees, it ain't like that no more, man. Esau fucking up, because guess what? You still gonna look up and see a chemtrail. Regardless, you still gonna look up and see a chemtrail. But
like we were talking about like Jada Kiss.
Oh yeah,
he said he ain't been home since after the verse. But he was saying it like that was an achievement.
Right.
But bro, you still under a chemtrail.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even if you go out to Switzerland,
it don't matter.
The effects of Esau, man.
Right. It's McDonald's out there.
Exactly. Nobody said it works therein, man. Because everybody that put on this uniform, man, we go into that uniform life. Everybody that put the uniform of the wicked on, man. So if you put the uniform put the uniform of the wicked on, that means your deeds, your actions is gonna play it out. That's why the works therein gotta be burnt up, like you said, fucking McDonald's, man. Just the philosophy of America itself, man.
Yes.
The scripture speaks about they have been intoxicated
Right.
on this Babylon juice, man. That's got to be burnt up, bro. That's got to go because that's super duper wicked, man. I ain't got to be there to make you be wicked. Just put my philosophy forth, and you concede to it. And you carry on the wickedness. You feed to the wickedness.
Yeah. Oh, that was it? Was all right?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that definition.
That was it? You got something to bring up.
Yep. Verse 12, 2 Peter 3 and verse 12, it says, looking and hasting. See that?
Right, yeah, we go into that word looking, it goes, one of the words is anticipating. So that's another element that perfects us. Because you can have certain people, again, I mentioned it, you got certain doomsday, right, philosophers and prognosticators, and they come to the conclusion that, yeah, I can see a World War III, right? But they not anticipating. That's a real energy that comes with it, you know? Because if they was really anticipating, they'll be trying to find somewhere to lodge. Oh, which those, you know who's doing that though? These elites and these insiders. See? But we're in that same stage. And even more so, because why? Right? We actually have the script. Right? We read the script, and in some cases, man, we speaking things right into existence. And because before this, for an example, right? Beginning at the apostles, we've been speaking about this system is gonna be a system that's gonna be set up to facilitate the seal. We said, right, they working on an infrastructure, right, that's gonna facilitate, it's gonna make it more and more reality. When you fast forward to now, it's not that in play. See? You can pay with everything with your phone, right? So that's showing you right there that the infrastructure is in play. The only thing missing is you being the device and you being scared. But what you trying to get the picture? Yeah. You get the picture of the signs?
Yes, sir.
If I may, going back, you mentioned this sea hill. That show you that destruction is nigh as well.
Right.
He talks about that in Matthew the 24th chapter. Immediately after the tribulation, that's when the sun will be dark. So we coming closer to that scene, man. You know?
Right. Hey, because again, from a chronological standpoint, and that goes into the ordinance of the Most High, man. Everything has to blossom in its beauty, in its perfection. So we understand chronologically that see here, brother got the sign, right? With this being right at the door, we right in the midst of this prophecy. That proves that this prophecy is closely following behind. See? Yeah, come on.
It says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High. It says, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved.
Right, the heavens being on fire, man. The heavens being symbolic again to what? The rulers that be. The current governors of the planet Earth, if you will. Which again is none other than Esau, the so-called light. See?
It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That's right. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And you spoke of that oven earlier. Malachi 4:1. Right? It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Meaning prophecy, man. That's another dark saying, man. Because Malachi was what? A prophet of the Lord. So Malachi wasn't speaking of that present time. The vision that was given unto Malachi was given unto him for a later date, man. So it says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And that's that oven. Right? Those missiles, man.
Right. Hey, if I may, that's the same oven Yahawashi was talking about.
Right.
Right? When Yahawashi said, again, consider the lilies of the field.
That's right.
Who are here today and are thrown, cast into oven tomorrow.
Right.
That was prophecy, man. Again, going back to the point, that was more of a weightier matter than when they was talking about. They were asking him about Solomon. I believe they were asking about.
Oh yeah, greater than Solomon.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I believe they was speaking about. It was an issue where he told them, "Look, just worry about tomorrow," something like that.
Yep.
And worry about he said, "Worry about your daily bread," right? And he said, "Look, consider the lilies. They don't toil." And he said, "Yet they here today and they cast into the fire tomorrow." So he was answering their question, but he was giving us a glimpse into the destruction. See, he was prophesying. Come on, those like you read.
Oh, I got something. Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And what's hot enough to do that, man? Those thermonuclear missiles. You know, as the other mentioned, it's going to burn up everything and the works thereof, man. Everything is going to be done away with. As you mentioned, that the air is going to be purified, the ocean, you know, even the mindsets of the people after their destruction, you know.
And that's why I said their eyes going to consume, even though that's literal, but they ask the things they look to and future, yeah, that shit going to be, you know what I mean, college basketball, all that shit.
Or they tongue, that's the doctrine.
Right.
Right? All these different sayings, that's going to be burnt up. The English language offensive.
Yes.
Yeah, I found a station, man, like I think it's 98, brothers want. Yeah, it's like South American. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, brother already on it. And you feel better listening to that because they, in some cases, they speaking about adultery. But I don't understand what the fuck they saying, man. Right, because the English language is very offensive. Yeah, come on.
That
That was it? Yeah, they're going to get that. Start with it.
Oh yeah, this is Joel 2 in verse 3. It says, a fire devoured before them.
Yeah, it says a fire devoured before them. And that them is talking about the army of the Lord, man. Bahasham Yahawashi's mighty army, man. Read it again, bro.
It says a fire devoured before them.
Yeah, a fire devoured before them. And that's talking about the thermonuclear head, man. You know? That real bite. It's gonna be a real bite, man. These motherfuckers, they ain't just gonna bark and don't bite. They gonna bite hard, man. So that's that fire that devoured before them, man. The thermonuclear head. Go ahead.
And behind them a flame burning.
Yeah, it says, and behind them a flame burning. Meaning a thrust pack, man. Because back in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, you know, these atomic bombs, they had to be delivered by planes and dropped. These right here gonna come out of their silo, and due to that flame behind them, right, that burner, which is that thrust pack, thus making them intercontinental ballistic missiles. They're gonna come out of their silo, go out of the Earth atmosphere, come back down into the Earth atmosphere, and hit its target, man. Longitude, latitude. So this is Joel actually seeing the destruction, man. And actually seeing these missiles being launched. Go ahead, bro.
It says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Right, and that land is speaking of America. Eden means what? Paradise, man. So this, like the elder was saying earlier, like we say, this place is somewhat inhabitable. Because also we got these chemtrails, you know, we got the ground fucked up, the animals fucked up, the mindset of everybody's fucked up. But this place is still inhabitable, man. The sun is out right now. You know, we can breathe. We might be choking, but we can breathe. You know what I'm saying? Trees still can grow. So this place is still somewhat of a paradise, man. Go ahead.
It says, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Yeah, going back to Revelation the 18th chapter. In 1 hour.
Well, if I may, right, you said something about the earth being a paradise still, in some capacity, that's true. But the scriptures speak about the earth is getting smaller.
Right.
The earth is inhaling now. It ain't. I mean, when some some not prospering and going forth is contracted, you know. That's when you inhale. And we inhale, like, you know. But ultimately, that's what's going on. The earth is drawn in. Right. And once the kingdom, life is over.
There's somebody, you sick, you like ball.
You ball in.
Right,
You cancel, you draw up.
Right. Then when everything good,
You live, yeah, that's weird.
exit.
You exhale. Yep. The earth gonna exhale.
Yeah.
Earth gonna live itself. It's gonna get bigger.
That's it.
Yep. Come on.
It says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Going back to Isaiah the 34th chapter, man. This place is gonna be a mass desert, man. Only desert creatures gonna dwell here, man. America is gonna be the biggest desert on this planet, man. That's it says, and behind them, meaning the Lord's army, man. Go ahead. Which are those missiles, those intercontinental ballistic missiles. Go ahead.
Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
Yeah, and nothing shall escape them, man. When you read Malachi the 4th chapter, it says, roughly paraphrasing, it's not going to leave anything. I can't think it. I can't quote it right off the top of my head. That's it. Root nor branch.
Yeah.
That's it. Compared to what Joel is saying.
What you said? That was Isaiah what? Or that Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi 4:1.
That's the same scripture where it speaks about the oven.
Right. Same.
That's all in the spirit.
Same
That's
one.
the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The spirit brought it out. Yeah.
That's it.
Is it? Good.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it.
You started at 16.
Come.
Oh, where it says even at Sodom.
That verse 18.
Okay, so like you got it, bro.
Start at 16 still.
Oh no, whatever where you was at.
Okay, come. Jeremiah 49:17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah.
See, that's why that show you that's how the Lord is gonna overthrow this place, and the people gonna see the results. When they see the results, they're gonna be in awe of it, man. You know, you got it. And how did the Lord overthrow Sodom? By the way of that fire and brimstone coming from the heavens, man.
Hey, again, the Lord is going to manifest fire from the sky, man. To burn the proud and those that do wickedly, bro. Like Malachi again.
Right.
You got it.
And the neighboring cities thereof.
Well, scripture says we're gonna call fire from the heavens. Right?
Man.
Minister, we're gonna have power to call fire. That's what we're doing. Remember, who was that? Was that Elijah? I always get him and Elisha, his understudy. Ultimately, he called, he said, look, if I am a man of the Lord, may fire come down. But that was more so lightning. That was more so lightning. Right? Or even, it could have been, well, let's just say it could have been a chariot. Lord could have had a chariot sent, but in both cases, that's a concentrated beam of fire, compacted. We calling the whole rain.
Right here, everything.
Right, yeah. The spirit of Yahawashi, right? The ministry of Yahawashi, which those are the same men back. But under that structure, right, we call it a whole rain storm. See? Scripture said we gotta have power to call fire from heaven, man. So we so pissed at you people when you really break it down, right? Because our desire accompanies the will of the Most High. We so pissed at you people. We like, rah! Yeah, motherfucking 413. I'm gonna break out on you motherfuckers, man. That's what we doing. Because scripture say they call fire. That means that our grumblings and right prophecies, our complaints, that summons World War III. Lord, angry, fuck with my elect, you know. But it ties into his will, because he's gonna destroy it anyway. Yep. Come on.
It said the neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
Yeah, you can read that. The elder mentioned earlier, Isaiah 34, Jeremiah 49, 50, 51, Revelation 18. It's still talking about this place, man.
Right.
It might say Babylon, Egypt. Even you read 2 15, it talks about how the Lord promised to destroy the whole land. It still points to this place right here, man. Babylon the Great, which is ran by Esau. You got that was it on that off?
Hey, going to add what you said, off the scripture, what it say, they shall not dwell anymore in there.
Right.
That go back to that Isaiah the 14th chapter. It says get rid of son and nephew.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to that.
Oh, come.
Yeah, that's what we were
Oh,
holding.
y'all okay. It's like,
But that's spirit, that's what we started. Because when you read that as well, it gives you a glimpse into what you brothers been speaking to, right, for the most part, and that's the science. The science behind World War III. It's not just some random, right, the miscalculation of the nations. And all of a sudden, World War III, no, this was all designed. See?
You good, man?
Hey, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
I got something real quick. Going back. This is the book of Job 18. And verse 19, it reads, he shall have neither son nor nephew among his people, nor any of them remaining in his dwellings.
All right, what you read from again?
Job 18.
Okay, done.
It says, they that come after him shall be astonished at his day, and they that went before were affrighted. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High.
Right, and if I may, right, the dwellings, wherever this man pitched his tent, and as it relates to now, you know, you have this beast system, the red scarlet colored beast, man. Right, that's another indicator, that's Esau. Right, the scarlet colored beast. But then you have, you know, those who have hour with the beast. But what's mounted, right? When you get on top of a horse, what they call it? Mounted. What's mounted up on the horse? The horse. America, Babylon the Great, man. The seat of the beast. See? So that's the focal point. That's where the destruction, the deliverance, and its perfection, that's where it's going to happen. See? Read that part again.
God, it says, surely such are the dwellings of the wicked.
Right, so the dwellings of the wicked, the Lord have identified, because, hey, look, it's going to be Russia going to be destroyed, a lot of parts of Russia and other parts of the earth, China, certain parts of it, and wherever those missiles sanction to go. But again, the main destruction is going to be America, man. So that's the dwelling place. That's where you get the idea of the inhabitants aspect of it, you know. You hear about the scriptures and the concept of the dwelling place, the inhabitants of the earth being destroyed. Joel 2, Garden of Eden, right? Before the missiles, but after the missiles of desolation. That's going into the city, right? The dwelling place of Esau.
It says, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High.
Right. So Esau's lot. Hey, look, this man's system is not built up on truth, man. And what he did give you, as it pertains to the scriptures, was a lie. He said, look, okay, this is the image of the Most High, right? The angels, the patriarchs of the Bible. See? So that's one example among many that this man he know not the Most High, man. So in doing so, now his place is destruction. So let's go back unless we got something.
Going to what you were saying about Esau, and the scripture said, the place that believeth not upon the Lord, paraphrasing. It says, Job 10 and 21, it says, before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness, as darkness itself. It says, and the shadow of death without any order, and where the light is as darkness. So just going back to what the elder was saying. Even whatever this man put forth, even his light is darkness, man. So this got to be that place that the scripture speaks of, man. This is this man's life, being wicked, man. So as you know, this is a place without the fear of the Lord, place without obedience unto the Lord's words, man. Because if you put forth your light, and your light is also darkness, hey, you fucked up in the sight of the Most High. And anyone that dwells with you is gonna be fucked up, man. Okay.
Just concerning the judgment of the Lord, it was always a certain venue where it was on display, man. You had Sodom and the neighboring cities. You had Egypt, Babylon. It wasn't just some place in the underworld.
Right.
You don't know about, you just getting reports from. No, it was a certain place on the earth where the Lord's judgment was on display. So how much more now with Babylon the Great, man? This is the most wickedest kingdom ever erected. You don't think the Lord about to show out, man? You know?
Like what is that, Psalms? When it speaks about the things that the Lord hates.
That's 16.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Proverbs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Proverbs 6.
Proverbs. Con. So, hey, Esau, Edom falls upon every category that the Lord hates, man.
He personified.
Yeah, he personified, man. When you go into Jude, when it speaks about the examples, Peter's, if I'm not mistaken, also when it speaks about the example, damn, if you set them an example, why the fuck, and saying this is the repercussion to the example, what the hell I'm gonna sit here and walk in them footsteps to that example with knowing the outcome.
Yeah, the actions.
The actions.
Right? You go up in someone's courtroom, the whole setting, you know what dictates your fate? Your priors. That's what really dictates your fate. Like you go to court, you never did nothing.
Right.
Everybody can lean towards, hey, he's gonna probably get probation.
Right.
You might get a warrant or a slap, you know. But when you come in there and you've been moving a certain way, you make it easier for the one who's judging the matter. He's gonna say, oh, okay, this is a habitual. That's why the report is set easy with us. We're like, okay, oh, that's the one gonna be the judge?
Right.
Oh, yeah, get it, right? Because you look at this man's history, man. Right, and even look at him now. He's an adverse spirit to righteousness.
Exactly.
Look how his system set up. You got butchers. There shouldn't be a such thing as a butch. And even the name that come with it, right? Yeah, that's spirit, yeah. For Ben brought the car back. Man. Yeah. 3 hours. We need to say yep, come on.
Hey, like you said, this is an adverse man. Going back to that Job 10, when it says a land without any order.
Oh, yeah.
Because once you set your order up and try to go against the order of the Most High, you done fucked up, man. Because that is the order. You got orders, but you know what I mean? But his Most High's order is the order, meaning it talks all orders. Meaning if you're not going according to that order, you out of order. So that's Esau. This that to let you know this that land without
See
any
what
order.
Esau did, he took the law to himself.
Right.
Because for an example, when you go into, I want to say that's Jeremiah 5th chapter. It goes into Nebuchadnezzar. Remember the jurisdiction the Lord gave Nebuchadnezzar? He said, look, whatever edicts you put out, if nobody don't follow you, I'm going to kill them. Right? So really the kingdom is the only nation, the kingdom of heaven is going to be the only time where the law is going to go through, right? But Esau, when he fucked up, he took the law to himself. Right? He said he was a God-fearer. He said he was the people of the Most High. So he put himself in that snare. He said, look, we the Jews. So you judge yourself according to those standards, right? But really, the manifestation of those actions was that, you know what, I got to destroy you. Because you really against everything, right? You you offending everything that I
Right.
swore that I would put you to death for.
Right.
And you brought it out. You said the 6, most things. So the Lord said, look, Lord, for you to, like hot potato, you got the scriptures.
Right.
Like hot potato damn near.
Good.
Hey, even the scriptures speak about the burden that you put on the people, man. Because you coming up under the law of Yahawashi.
Right.
Scripture even said a letter, man. What about the letter that could kill you? So he took that to himself and he stuck with it at a time when he had wreaked havoc in the earth, right? At the very time when you showing yourself, you judging, you put yourself to be judged of the scripture.
I got something real quick. Psalms chapter 50 and verse 16 in the NLT. It says, but the Most High says to the wicked, why bother citing my decrees and pretending to obey my covenant?
And if I make too, the elder mentioned it earlier as the Bible is the top seller, you can find it everywhere, man. From the hotel to the back of a nigga priest. It's the scriptures everywhere, man. But Esau's the one that pushed that out there, got it out. And he also took it unto himself to be that pious. You thinking of an American Christian? Picture of Edomite, because that's how he portrayed himself.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
you got it out.
It says, for you refuse my discipline and treat my words like trash.
Yeah, that's why he got anti-LGBTQ laws, man. You know, he got he dismissed the dietary law. He pretty much cast everything to the side, man, and put his laws and legislations up, man. You got it out.
When you see thieves, you approve them and spend your time with adulterers.
That's Esau. You had, for example, you had the bees of Cristobal Colon. They had a day for a nigga was off on Columbus Day.
Right.
And a nigga honor that day. Not saying you supposed to, but a nigga honor that day before they honor Martin Luther King. Not saying you supposed to. Fuck Martin Luther King too, but I'm just saying. God damn, don't he look like you? You know, at least look like it. The nigga was wicked, but I'm just saying, you sit here and reverence a Edomite that has a history of keeping your ass in bondage. You know?
Nigga don't grill on his MLK.
But a nigga, yeah, exactly.
Good. It says, like it says, your mouth is filled with wickedness.
And that's his laws. Rhetoric. But this nigga, he gives the green light on wickedness. Man, you know the Lord gonna destroy this place, man.
He can destroy because they go back to that Cain and Abel thing.
Oh yeah.
You just want to be wicked.
Right.
You know that shit wicked. You know it's wicked. But you make, like you say, you make a law. You ain't just say, man, leave them people alone. You make a law.
Yeah. He meddling in. Like he could have cleared himself.
He just
He could have just said, okay, y'all do what you want to do, now.
Exactly.
And he could have secretly set up ways,
Right.
even though the Lord see all that.
Right.
But this nigga came out and said, look, no. This nigga made a flag.
Right.
A flag is synonymous with that rebellion. So it's like waving a banner now.
Right.
It's a nation of us.
Right.
You make that flag, you
know what's about it? What's crazy about it? Even outside of that offense, then there's other offenses. Right? You like someone say, you know what? I ain't with the LGBT, but you with this. You know, when you with that. Been a lot of activity, heavy police presence. I don't know, maybe because we came out on a different day. But yeah, he was like an undercover cop. Yeah, but see, even in that, you fuck, man.
See what I'm saying?
If you watching, man, what you watching, man, fuck you, man.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah, we are. Fuck you, man. Yeah. Right. Because they're gonna be like, I think I heard the apostle going into that madman sparing none, Apostle Rawchaa. And from a certain perspective, that madman can actually be those robots. You know? Like madmen. So whatever device he come at us with, But the reason why I say fuck you, because let's say even if they come at us and lay hands on certain of us or whatever the Lord allowed, hey, first of all, that's it. The Lord allowed it, man. But ultimately, nigga, you see what we do. Right? You know, you see here, we on camera, going in the scriptures. We never once distorted nothing. We said, nope, we Israelites, you the enemies of the Israelites, you the Edomites. Your kingdom gonna be destroyed. So why you sitting around like you building up? Right. Now, know we always go into, you got two bodies. The body of Edomites and the body of Israelites, the mass of the people. And you got the heads amongst those. So what's at stake is rulership. You got the rulers of Edom versus the rulers, the governors of Israel, man. So now the rest of the people is collateral damage. They don't know what's going on. They just see. Remember the Terminator? When he bust in the club scene to get Sarah Connor. The rest of the people, they ain't know what the fuck was going on. They were just running for their life. But them two parties knew what was at stake. So now, you people, you see stuff like, what they call it with the voice, the mouth, deep fake, and they think that's just another step in technology. No, that's Esau trying to build a case on us. Because really he didn't have nothing, because we was in the public the whole time. See, that's why the Lord says the light, right? The city on the hill. That's speaking about the ministry. So if I'm already in the light about it, and your go-to is to demonize, that's what this devil do. He'll create a boogeyman. Right. Saddam Hussein, right? Build up Trump charges, and now I got you. I gained the sympathy of the public. I caught the public opinion. See, hey, here, boogeyman. You see the footage I showed you. People never even stopped and thought about it, man. Look at the footage I showed you. See, people homeless over there. They ain't. You create a boogeyman, and then you justify yourself. You're able to sleep better at night. You get a sympathy and court of opinion, public opinion. And that justifies you rolling on it. You see, with the Israelite thing, and there's people up in those in Congress and shit arguing, it's a big, summit means they said, but hold up, I see them and it ain't too much, man. Why don't you just let that fizzle away? And some witch come out the back. No, stop it. Stop them. Right? Yeah, man. And we just regular guys to you, we out here teaching. Be a lot of jakes that's gonna be on with the Edomites coming. Oh yeah. Highly decorated.
I was just thinking that. Yahawashi said we coming in with swords and staff.
Yeah, coming with swords and staff. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the spirit, yeah. Matter of fact, man, that's heavy, bro. That was heavy. You thought they'd get that. But Yahawashi said when they came to apprehend him, it's the same with the ministry. We've been out here in front of you, motherfucker. We ain't, what we did. Right? The only violent thing we showed a picture of the missile. But that's because you made that a reality. I should have never been able to go and make a copy of a missile. So we just narrating, we just commentating. Don't blame us for what you made. We just saying you're gonna use that, right?
God, this is St. Matthew 26 and verse 55. It reads, in that same hour said Yahawashi to the multitude, are ye come out as against a thief with swords and staves for to take
They're gonna send their military, man. That's how they did Yahawashi. We did the same ministry. And like I said, a lot of them gonna be jacked up, them hate, you tell them Jake, them haters, they counting them. Like a nigga looking at you with the lip like, yeah, right. You can count them Jake, especially in these toothpick. Yeah, that toothpick look. Like, there's gonna be a lot of the spirit on them military niggas who have been forced to watch us. I can't wait to get that. What you gonna do? I'm gonna go do some more reps, Sarge. I'm gonna get him. You gonna get him, baby. You gonna get him. Don't worry about it. That's the same niggas they dropped in Chicago. Y'all was mentioning the niggas who was able to go into GTA with the game, with all that high kill rate and all that shit. Right. CIA killing a lot of them niggas, you know. But they gonna send a lot of them highly decorated, you know, some of their top men at the property. Look, we sending them niggas, right, to all them kills. Them niggas, you know, got pictures with top officials, heads and shit. And you niggas, you send them at us, we out here with the scriptures, man. See, that what Yahawashi was saying. Read that again.
God, it says, in that same hour said Yahawashi to the multitude, are ye come out as against a thief with swords and staves for to take me? I sat daily with you teaching in the temple.
See, that's what we doing. Are not we daily with you teaching in the temple? We daily doing videos. See? Well.
It says, and ye laid no hold on me.
Right. Yeah, so if it was that bad, why didn't you just come get us now?
Right in the open.
Yeah, we right in the open the whole time. But you won't creep by with radios and they want to build it up as if, you know. And certain of them people bug out like, man, no, man. Them guys ain't do nothing wrong, man. And your life is on the stake, your career is on the stake. And you say, man, fuck it, man, I'll move it off. Fucking with them guys. I had a dream about it. What's what? Go circle the block one more time. They ain't see some mark the first time he come back. Nope, told you. And the guy trying to get a picture. That was sick, man. That was sick, man. That was the guy. That was trying to come at some mark the whole time. Sick niggas, man. That could have been the angels that was back in the block. Nigga persistent about trying to get you.
Oh, that's a man.
That's a man. Man.
I got something real quick. This is going back. This concerning the three holy children. And, this is Daniel 3.
What percent over?
Daniel 3 and I started 19. It said, then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it wont to be heated. It says, and he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. So you see, he pretty much Nebuchadnezzar back then took it a step further.
Right.
One, he already heated the furnace 7 times more. Then he commanded his top military men to go get to apprehend them. Man, you don't think this devil gonna do that in this time? You send the SEAL Team 6. That ain't gonna cut. He gotta go take it a step further. Yeah, you know what I mean? Robots involved, you know.
Yeah.
However this devil gonna do it, but it's gonna that top military, you know what I mean?
Got the choppers and shit. People like, what the fuck going on? You know?
Like
Right.
you said, I think you said Apostle Monday went to it. That could very well be motherfucking these robots. These are androids. These, you know what I'm saying, coming.
Because that warlock, again, is that warlock motherfucker that come out the back, who know the scriptures. You know what I mean? It's a motherfucker that who know the scriptures. That's why, right? Because they trying to combat prophecy, man.
Right, good.
See? So they said, look, don't touch them. Don't scripture say, do my prophecy. So they said, well, where do we get robots? You know?
We didn't touch it.
It wasn't us touching
we didn't do it.
And them motherfucking them think tanks going crazy. Oh, the scriptures say that. They say, scriptures say, oh yeah, it make councils go back or something like that. He drives diviners mad.
Yeah, that's
Is that the one?
Yeah, God.
Yeah, drive diviners mad. Them niggas in that bitch, Elon Musk coming that motherfucker slam someone on the table.
Right.
What's the date? What's the fucking date? I don't want to hear shit else. It's supposed to be done the 24th.
Yeah.
That's the type shit that you
Yeah.
talk about.
Any word on the Israelite team, the GMS advanced team?
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Haven't seen the guy. What? Nigga just took a vacation.
Yeah, but I just felt like when the dude live on the
Oh yeah, yeah, no, sick.
walked off and said,
So perfect.
you see what he
Oh
said?
yeah, but he was more
He
than
said,
sick.
Yeah, he probably, that nigga selling things.
That's why in the spirit I saw him come out. I started to say no, nothing, no pictures with them. We went on and let them get the sign. But hey, they showed you. They were the prize. They did all that and came and had some mock for a bit. Right? Then he tried to get it. Yeah, that was some sick shit, man.
as usual.
Yeah, they crept up. Right? Acting like they were
That's
running.
what they really wanted.
Yeah, they got some mock to the side. I saw some. I said, no, man. Yeah, come on, Wop.
Oh, that was it on that.
What?
So bad that,
Who was that?
I see it.
Yahawashi, that was it.
Oh yeah, that was it on that.
Okay, read one more time.
God, this going back to St. Matthew, chapter 26, in verse 55, it reads, in that same hour, said Yahawashi to the multitudes, are ye come out as against a thief with swords and staves for to take me?
Right, because you got the paperwork on us. You niggas can run our name. You know if we are, what would you call it, a threat? Yeah, threats to society or menaces. No? That's the way you should come. You come at them guys like that. Well,
It says, I sat
and
daily.
you coming at us like if you came at BMF, right? Or somebody who had an enterprise and they promoted guns and violence and drugs. Well,
I sat daily with you teaching in the temple, and ye laid no hold on me.
see? So that's another indictment on you devils, man. And again, you're going to have to try to trump up, right? That's why all them acts. This nigga wrote up laws to trap us. Like, the law was written in direct, it was written to make us a prey. And that's the same thing what you do with a snare, you know? A trap, a snare, a gin is set up to accommodate whatever respective prey, right? A bear trap is not going to get a bird. So, right, these traps which do lie within these niggas' laws and legislations, he had to set up he had to design a legislation, a trap to ensnare the prophets. You see? And they call them, that would be called a foul. Because, in a sense, because I think a foul is a bird catcher, right?
Right.
We the birds, man. What's that song? One? So what you did, you wrote up legislations and you tied it into the word terrorism. Domestic terrorism, homeland terrorism. But when you go into a tedious look into the conditions of the legislation, they're always associated with outspoken fucking devils, man. That's what it is. It's not like outspoken, right? All that cyberbullying shit, that comes from the prophets, man, if you're paying attention. Because that's what the scripture speaks about, that is the dreadful sound, man. They want to call it everything that's associated with being negative to be looked at. Bully, right? Everybody's a bully, you know, but that's personal. You're not a child. You don't want to hear no shit of bully. Your child got a problem with a bully. So psychologically over the years, bullies has been known to be the bad guy. So now you got cyberbullying. And they'll try to make it as somebody's fat shaming, you know, that's going to the prophets, man. Because through the word, we're going to condemn you for being a homo. And
Right.
we bullied Alizar, man. We still bullying Alizar. What?
God. I got that other one.
Oh.
The virus, man. The
Oh, okay, come on, yeah.
This is Isaiah.
So like another one, hate speech. Hate speech, cyberbullying, even fake news. Oh, medical. Oh, that's one. Medical misinformation. Medical misinformation, man. You know what that really ties into when you narrow it down? Because you can say, yeah, man, brothers go to speak about the herbs. Nope, it ain't. That's the chip.
Exactly.
Right, because that's a medical procedure.
Right.
That's the only way you can get the chip. It had to be surgically implanted. Right? Come on.
This is the book of Isaiah 24. It's like Isaiah 44, starting verse 24. It reads, Thus said the Lord thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb, I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself.
Now, what the brother is reading right here is the Most High really, he promoted himself, man. He boasted in his works, which those are mighty works. When you consider it said he stretched forth what?
The heavens alone.
Right, that's the universe. And the Lord slowly, it took time, the Lord slowly started giving the inhabitants of the earth a glimpse into how he get out. It took time, you had to get a telescope developed. And then you start looking out and peering out and you see that the universe expands. See? That's the Lord stretching forth the heavens like a curtain. That's a great work, man. Right? You got all those bodies of works and universes and galaxies, but yet it's breathing. Like the point I made earlier in the spirit. The earth is inhaling now. That's why it's smaller. But now it's breathing. That's how the universe is alive. Go ahead. So you see the Lord is boasting in these great works. Go ahead.
That frustrated the tokens of the liars.
Right, so in the same breath, he's boasting in the fact that he's frustrating the tokens of the liars. So that's a mighty work as well. Just as mighty as the heavens as they lay out and stretch forth, the liars and their tokens being frustrated is a heavy move, man. So like we said, it got to a point, up in them summit meetings, they discussing, man, they calling names, man. We know what's going on. Right? But they have ran out of devices. See, the only move they can make now is to step out in the light fully. Because they gotta say, look, we're gonna kill you motherfuckers, man. If you don't take this, right? So you gotta come all the way out. They can't push it and still retain a pious image.
Right.
Because they're being questioned on all fronts. Even a Bible belt, a Bible thumper in the Midwest gonna say, hold up, that's the mark of the beast, man. So it'll get to the point where they gotta just come out there in the light and say, look, fuck it, nigga, we the devil. Right? Yeah, we the devil, man. You look, motherfucker. Take this shit. I'm gonna kill you.
Exactly.
Hey, but they're gonna show you, hey, that's scripture. The power of prophecy, man.
Yeah.
No one man is above order. I tell you that with the brothers. Right? So Esau can't come out of his lot. He gonna have to embrace his lot. He's gonna be a moment gonna say, fuck it, man. Yeah, I'm the devil. Nigga, what's up? Let's get this motherfucker down. Yeah. Let's get this bitch poppin'.
Yeah, they're gonna throw them horns. We're gonna see them horns.
Oh yeah. That's that movie I mentioned. What's the Jake? Tales in the Hood. This just scared a lot of Jake straight, man. That nigga thought that was devil. That was really black. Why you think we all gang?
This is Ecclesiastes, Sirach 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands.
That lets you know Esau is that hypocrite. He's that great hypocrite, man. He said he will pretend to help thee, but he will undermine thee, man. Deception. Putting on an act. Let you know that speaking of Esau, you got
right. It says he will shake his head and clap.
Because Because too, right? He had you thought you was free, but he really undermined you. Because when you go into an example of Emancipation Proclamation, that was to undermine you. That was to have you think you was free, but really you was being transferred over to the, really being securely placed under the whore, man.
Right.
What?
He would shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
It changed his counsel. And that whispering much, that's them counsels, man, if you're paying attention. That's the secret, the secret counsel. King David called it the secret counsel of the wicked. That's whispering. But, hey, that's what you do with your game plan. In a huddle, no, hey, get him, blah. Go to your corner. Boxer, go to his corner. So these devils, they go to their corner, man. These summit meetings, and they whisper on how to overthrow Israel. See, and they really want to overthrow the prophets, man. When you get into it, that's Revelation 27. So you hear about? Yeah, come on.
Now this Psalms 94 and verse 21. They gather themselves together against the souls of the righteous.
See?
And condemn the innocent blood.
Right, see, because the Lord cleared some spirits out of him, man. You might not know who he is, but he's amongst these righteous movements, if you will, right? The ministry. So you condemning a man who Yahawashi cleared. See? Go ahead. What was it on that? That was it?
Sirach 14 and 7, it says, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. Devil changing his countenance. You know, you want to really see who he is at the end. Because he don't have no choice but to be who he is.
If I make two, even going back to Nebuchadnezzar, when he was face to face with the three holy churches, talks about how his visage changed. He was changed. His countenance changed to wrath. You know, because they didn't bow. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Was it? You got somebody else?
Isaiah 20, it's like Isaiah 44 verse 25. It says that frustrate the tokens of the liar and make up diviners mad.
Right. So they're trying to come up with anything now to move forward. But eventually they're gonna say, you know what? Fuck it, man. That's gonna make them mad. They're gonna say, man, fuck it, man. We wasting all this time, fucking tiptoeing around these motherfuckers, man.
God, and I can see motherfuckers in there not getting the tape like, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. But that's those thoughts within the mind telling you, man, no, man, you're gonna get 25 years, dog, man. Fuck it, man. You should work. Right, yeah. Hey, those are the thoughts that unfolds within the mind, man. And the mind in this case concerning Esau is his head. Within the heads of Esau, the thoughts is those different plans. Like the brother said, motherfuckers like, let's do it now. But what about the people, man? Fuck the people, man. Bring out that book again. They got the history of the Chronicle of the King. What's that book in the War of the Kings, man? Because there's certain books that the Lord didn't allow everybody to get access to, man. What?
It says that
Right, but you can't get too deep. A lot of men, they run out there, I got the book of Yahawashi, you want to cut it, nigga, you know what I mean? Them books is not canon, if you will. They not sanctioned. What about who will? The spirit, nigga. And then right then, they're going to throw you off. You're in the right spirit, nigga. Get out of here, man. If you're in the right spirit, you're going to honor that order. Oh, the spirit? Okay, come. Spirit sanctioned it, man. Right, we got the books. We got the books that's supposed to be unsealed at this time.
God, it said that turn a wise man backward.
Right, they can't proceed forth with their plans, man. Going back to like 2007, they really wanted to hit up, they wanted to introduce that to the United States. Remember on Dateline, it was this family in Florida. I forget. Remember that? I know you probably remember that.
Yeah.
I think the first tape was it?
Yeah, they took it.
Yeah, that's how they were going to introduce it. They were going to run that same play. The Great American Family. They show me what they show you that on Back to the Future. Remember the scene when Marty went back and he went back to Hill Valley before he was in construction.
Oh yeah.
They just had the first interview. They just had a little sign right there.
Right, they had said what was on the sign. It was a family, like an American family. The American dream, like, you know, the mother, the father, that was the American dream, man. They were gonna run that same play back. But nigga, it's 2000, you know, which they were gonna try to hit it in 2007, and they would have got a lot of it. But that same year, you know what? I believe they came out. I believe that was 2000, and I believe that NBA. So like I keep saying NBA. NBC, Dateline.
Yeah,
I believe,
NBC.
was it 2007?
Yeah,
Well, okay, cool.
2007, yeah.
But the same year, that was the Apostles came out mid-spring. Man, if you don't see that, man, if you don't see that success move from the Most High, then you ain't in the spirit. Right, that same year, spring, the Apostles came, and the Apostles was speaking on the chip. It like, it took time into the ministry. Then, after the third year in the ministry, the Apostles started going to the chip always was spoken, man. They hit the ground running with it.
Pastor Hall had the book. He had the booklet, and the white booklet, bringing it up to the camera,
Right.
showing you the whole she did, man, back then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Pale Horse.
Yeah.
Different books. But them was the books that got a blackball. But the Lord used the prophets to bring to light. It was only in certain studies and certain people had access to it.
Now you get a strike for it.
Yeah. Get a strike, yeah.
Medical
misinformation, man. See, the door is between the righteous and the wicked, the light and darkness. See? And it's like, you know, just jostling, you know, that struggle in the womb. See, wisdom, that's with the truth, right? That's very dangerous to Esau.
God, it says that turn a wise man backward and make of their knowledge foolish.
Right, so they had to turn backwards. They had to renege on a lot of plans. They was ready to move forward, right, with this phase in the plan. They said, you know what, we can't, man. The information got out there, man. You don't know about the videos that got into certain circulation and got on a certain platform. Somebody shared your shit. What? That was it?
Isaiah chapter 14 and start at verse 22 again. It reads, "For I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bitter."
Right, that's talking about the throne of Esau. It's gonna be a possession for the bitter, right? Go ahead.
And pools of water.
And pools of water. Which America, man, North Central and South America, that's like the hub of resources in the world. Right? You got rainforests. Man, you got so much fruit and right, which that fruit is really meat. You got so much meats and you got so many medical, right? What's this guy who they put to death? Zeke, he went to wandering out, experimenting on a lot of those leaves and tinctures. A lot of life out there, man. And now, even in America, as I mentioned, North Central and South America, the Americas. Man, it's some of the best resources here, man. Man, in the Southeast alone, you could get a lot of what's being imported to America, like potatoes and sugar, cotton, corn. Certain grounds, it breeds certain things. You can breed everything out here in America, man. And it's also known as Ophir, right? Ophir, right? that King Solomon used to come out here and get that gold. You see the Lord getting that back. I believe, remember when that guy came out, that was like a diversion. He said, we finna go, it'll be some gold up in Fort Knox when we get there. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. But I believe in the spirit. I believe, I'm just speaking as a man, right? A lot of that shit that they took, man, hey, the angels can get it back, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember the scriptures say the earth going to give up her riches. And a lot of that gold, a lot of relics. You know them devils, man, the criminals, man. And they got the mindset of archaeologists. They was looking for different relics that go back to the War of the Kings. Remember when Solomon met with, not Solomon, but Abraham paid that 10th to Melchizedek. Man, you know it was a lot of relics. A 10th ain't just money, man. A 10th is a 10th of what you earn. So when they went to the War of the Kings, he gave them a 10th.
Indiana Jones.
I was just thinking about what you got it.
They show you that the devil's into it. They can all those different riches.
Right.
Niggas just got warehouse. Store, you know what I mean?
Right. They call them grave robbers.
Right.
I believe that Jeremiah 8, they talk about they laid out the doors of the kings or something like that.
They actually got stations around the world where they store like relics, important relics and stuff like that from times and stuff.
Yeah, they got shit all up under different.
Vatican one.
Vatican?
one.
Well, when you go into what's this guy Alexandria, Alexandria City, that was a library.
Yeah.
They took all the kings of the earth and they interpreted the ones when they come. They interpreted their custom and they filed it off. Right? They show you how tedious. So if you got somebody like that and they're a crook, that means they're going to be seeking out all those treasures, man. Solomon's treasures. See? A lot of that stuff, they didn't, you know, the devils, man, you know, they so wicked. They burned down, they probably burnt down a lot of precious relics, man. Motherfucker burnt it down into a bar. Yep. Yeah, but the Lord can send, the scripture says the Lord can send a chariot to the house of the thief.
Isaiah 14:23 reads, I will also make you a possession for the
then shall the Assyrian, and the Assyrian is somebody to Esau, man, who dwelling in the land, right? A master dwell in Ashdod, who have resumed the role of rulership. Also in Isaiah 14, I will sit in the north. You look at a compass, where the north is. It's on top. See, read that again.
It says that I will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon my mountains tread him underfoot.
Right, so the destruction, right, we just read, everything was a build up to the Lord breaking the yoke from off our neck. Right, the scriptures went into the destruction, into the pools of waters, the lake of fire, the beast of destruction, you know. In the very next verse is what he's going to do, what he's going to break the yoke. See, because you have Jake right now, right, as inferior as Esau is to you, you can't take him down. Right? Because why? Nigga, your name in the system. Something as simple as that, right? After you get through with all the bullshit. Nigga burning incense, got rifles and bahasham. You can look as deep as you want to get with your name in the system. And even if you got a new name, right? You can change it to, now you Tariq X. Nigga, that's on the ID, man. So nothing you can do, right? Because let's say like if you get a bunch of prominent Edomite senators and shit, and you get them all and lock them up, it's still a system out here that trumps that.
Right.
One cop can
Right.
pull up and say, nope, y'all in violation.
Yeah.
Now you can buck up against that, but for hits and moving forward, nigga, you on the run. You can't eat when you want, you know, you have to change your whole lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
So in order for you to have them devils, the destruction gotta happen. That's why, let's read that again.
It says that I will break the Assyrian in my land,
See, the Lord said he's gonna break the Assyrian with that destruction. Go ahead.
and upon my mountains tread him underfoot.
Right, because he's going into captivity. See, again, we just read, right? In order for that to happen, the destruction gotta happen. In order for you to truly tread Esau in the foot, and you people, man, that's why we don't deal with regular people. You gotta be a scholar. They're gonna go out and shit. You gotta be a scholar to deal with. I said, you know, humbly as I can. Because the nigga think you got your own clothing line. Man, nigga looking down at you, man. It's like, man, get out of here, man.
Right.
You don't know it's that state, man. Nigga, you in the system. You a ruled over. Right? Right, you got Social Security number. Well, it's this one image, man. I wish I could find it and I'll share it with y'all. I probably can find it, to be honest with you, if I really look. But you brothers seen the AI image with brothers make, and you got the Jake. He got these Edomites in this cage. He got this smile on his face.
Good.
That you got that thumbnail?
Yeah.
And he got this smile, and they all.
Yeah, I
if
got
you
that.
got that, pull that up, man. That's a spiritual, because it shows you when you truly got somebody and you got the power over somebody. Yeah, you ain't got the power over this man. You still, there's a system out here, man. That system got to be broken. And that's what the destruction gonna do. See, because once the destruction happens, hey, right now, one of you niggas go to the Bahamas. You niggas think you made it. And you know a nigga, you know what they do, they start rolling with it. Let's say an Edomite cop with a crew, but the real Edomite cop hit the corner. I mean, let's say he's not even a cop. He got no jurisdiction in the Bahamas. Niggas just look like
Right.
an authoritative figure. Collar shirt, yeah. You niggas gonna pause for a second, like, right? You gonna give a pause, you gonna give a slight pause, man. Give a fuck where you at. You can be in Bahamas. A lot of them niggas can get you. A lot of them might get a crew cut and walk up on you and say, look, man, let me get my ID.
Yeah, they do.
Right, yeah, nigga ain't got a car. Nigga jump out of F-150. Nigga gonna be like, hold up, man.
Oh, yeah, yes,
And they don't even be
Okay, now that's the one. Take that, let them see that in the camera. Everybody saw that one. And I want y'all to examine it more when they come back, man.
like Chester Chill.
Oh, yeah, I
Right.
got that.
But the more so is you see the look on their face.
Right.
It's like reality set in.
Right.
It's like they saying, oh shit, we can't call the cops. Let it settle right there for a minute. See, but what's the icebreaker? That cage, man.
Good.
It's that cage.
Good.
But see, at that point, let's say if you tried that a nigga got jacked up in the spirit. Right? If you got some men, it's got some men to pull it off. One cop can pull up and disrupt that.
Disrupt the whole line.
You can bring all the one cop and say, no, all you niggas can do is jail. Nigga, this is our law. Our law say what? That's kidnapping in jail. Yeah, because that's all we did right there. But see, in order for that to happen, the destruction must take place. That's why the scripture said they're going to be as a chased rope. All them Edomites, after the destruction, they're not going to have that authority no more. Can't call cops. You know? Come on, read that again.
It says that I will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon my mountains tread him underfoot.
Well,
Then shall his yoke depart from off them.
right, then shall the yoke depart, man. As long as this system is running, we're still in captivity. Well,
And his burden depart from off their shoulders. This is the purpose that I purpose upon the whole earth.
right, see, that's the thoughts of the Most High, man. That he purposed upon the earth. The earth is like a canvas, right? And the Lord bring into action, man. The stroke of the brush, prophecies. When he stroked the picture, it started to unfold, man. The Lord said his thoughts at the end of the day is to break these people out of the bondage. But it's going to be done violently, see? Well,
It says, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations.
right,
For the Lord has opposed our purpose, and who shall disannul it?
right. Your unbelief is not going to somehow talk going down, man. Right?
And his hands is stretched out, and who shall turn it back?
That's right. And so that
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qadash.
honor to the head apostles, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom to the fellow laborers out there that's always believers. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom.